Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 2015's 88, brought to us by April Mullen. What we have is the story of Gwen. After witnessing her boyfriend getting murdered, getting shot, she kind of has a break and she becomes a completely different person. She becomes Flamingo, this where Gwen is kind of scared and weepy. Flamingo is tough and badass. And there's her former boss slash, I don't even know how to quite describe it, but Cyrus is, kind of coming after her, and she's going after him, and it's kind of back and forth. This movie, it's a lot of the stuff is shown in flashbacks, and to a degree it works, but it starts to become too much, to the point where it's like, hey, here's a scene, and now a flashback to what happened 2 minutes before this scene, where it becomes too much of the going back and forth, because part of it was they're trying to separate the two characters, Gwen and Flamingo. Both played really, really well by Catherine Isabella. If you remember her you should remember her. If you haven't seen American Mary, you should see American Mary. She does a fantastic job playing the two roles, and they are so different that it's easy to tell who she is at which time. I mean, Flamingo doesn't cry, and Gwenny just does nothing pretty much except cry. So, but like I said, Catherine does a great job playing the two roles, or the two sides of one person. And then as Cyrus, you have Christopher Lloyd, who I like him in this role, but there's and this is partly me. It's because I grew up watching Taxi. Every time I see Christopher Lloyd in anything, I can't separate him from Reverend Jim. So no matter what he's doing, I'm just hearing like, gonna sew your lips shut, to me, he's like typecast in my head. I mean, I liked him in the role. I think he did a good job, but that's me. I can't separate Taxi from reality or a movie that comes out 30 plus years later. Like I said, the performances in this are really good. You also have Michael Irons. Oh, Michael Ironsides is already gone. He's gone already. That was a very short cameo by him. But the acting is good in this one. I like the acting. It's unfortunate that the direction, I think, doesn't quite live up to the talent of the acting that we have in this. It just falls short. I said with the flashbacks and stuff, it's just too much. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is, this whole revenge thing and the flashbacks and then the what happened and what does she remember, what doesn't she remember, is kind of, Kill Bill and Memento had a kid. But, like most parents, their child is an utter disappointment to them. I'm not saying this movie is horrible, but it doesn't live up to the expectations that the parents, brought to the party. The parents are like, hey, my genes, your genes, awesome. What the fuck happened with our kid? This isn't our kid. Did you sleep with the mailman or something? So, it's not a terrible movie, but it's not really that good. It's only worth watching, I think, for the performances you get, primarily from Catherine Isabel. That's all I really have to say about this one. It was a little disappointing overall as far as the movie goes. At times the story it's so disjointed, and the flashbacks just kind of make it even more so. But that's all I've got for this one. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.